Hello, my name is Keith, and this is part of a series of videos providing reviews of nonprofits. It's not designed necessarily to be a watchdog, but to highlight the reasons why people might want to donate. These videos may save you some time in making decisions about giving, and this one is about AMIKids. May not have heard of this organization, but I have been there and will make some comments about my experience as well. If you like these videos, I ask you to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Let's start with the history of the organization. In 1969, the seeds of AMIKids were planted in the compassionate vision of Judge Frank Orlando, the chief juvenile court judge in Fort Lauderdale. Frustrated by a revolving door of youth in his courtroom, he knew that merely locking them away wouldn't break the cycle of systems involvement. Turning to his friend, Bob Rosoff, then director of the Florida Atlantic Ocean Science Institute, Judge Orlando initiated an experiment that would change lives, sending boys to work on a research vessel at the Florida Atlantic Ocean Science Institute. They found a transformative alternative to incarceration. What began in Boca Raton expanded to Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Jacksonville, evolving into the Associated Marine Institutes. Through tireless efforts, a commitment to putting kids first emerged. In 2009, AMI became AMIKids, reflecting its expanded mission. Now, 55 years later, the visionary experience has grown into a national nonprofit, touching the lives of over 160,000 young people throughout the United States. Today, AMIKids continues to empower young people to discover their true potential and become confident, successful adults. The mission of AMIKids is to empower young people to discover their true potential. The 2023 to 2025 strategic vision is to positively impact 20,000 lives. Their scope of services. AMIKids offers a wide range of programs and services across the nation designed to provide the extra support youth need to discover their true potential. Their programs and services are organized into four main categories: community-based programs, residential programs, program enhancements, and service coordination. AMIKids offers programs and services in more than 50 programs across 9 states with an 80% success rate. AMIKids helps young people to believe success is possible. Let's start with each of these different categories. Community-based programs offer daily services to youth and families, with youth returning home each day if programming takes place outside of the home. They offer 8 unique services with their community-based programs. The juvenile justice treatment provides intensive supervision and programming for youth referred primarily due to delinquency. Behavior and skills training, education, and treatment services are provided 5 days a week, typically 3 to 8 hours daily. And of those programs, the alternative education programs are designed to help students who require additional support, typically not available in traditional schools. The after-school programs offer a variety of activities such as tutoring, career readiness, and technical training to students during after-school hours. Delinquency prevention programs provide gender-specific life management skills training, educational services, and youth development activities designed to prevent entry or further involvement in the juvenile justice system. Family Services provides home-based skills building and or family counseling and intervention using evidence-based practices. Pre-apprenticeship programs prepare students aged 16 to 24 for successful careers, offering industry training that is aligned with each community's need for skilled workers. Outpatient treatment services include screening, crisis risk assessment, comprehensive assessment with behavioral health diagnosis, case coordination, and or counseling services, including individual, family, and group therapy. The residential programs operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with youth residing on campus. Staff implement trauma-enforced programming to help youth develop skills for successfully transitioning to community settings and or the home environment. The juvenile justice residential programs provide 24-hour rehabilitative care for youth referred primarily due to delinquency and may include treatment services for youth and mental health and or substance abuse conditions. The child welfare group care programs provide 24-hour group living setting for youth requiring a structured out-of-home care placement. Specialized therapeutic programs provide 24-hour psychotherapeutic rehabilitative care for youth and with severe behavioral, psychological, or emotional challenges. The program enhancement services are provided as standalone or supplementary to the other programs. AMIKids provides on-site supervised individual and small group mentoring to help youth develop important life skills, gain exposures to new opportunities, develop meaningful relationships, and access a wide variety of resources. The AMIKids family-centric model services include research-informed skills training for families provided in the home or community setting weekly. Services are designed to reduce antisocial behaviors of youth, improve the psychosocial functioning of youth, and improve family functioning. Functional family therapy services are provided in-home with youth and family for an average of 12 to 16 sessions over 3 to 6 months and is strength-based and research-driven model that reduces risk factors and increases protective factors for youth and families. For career and technical education, the AMIKids career exploration model for ages 11 to 15 helps youth build self-awareness, learn about potential careers, and develop a plan for reaching future goals. The AMIKids workforce development model for ages 16 to 24 utilizes a combination of school-based and work-based learning to help youth learn job readiness skills, earn industry-recognized certifications, and transition to the workforce. AMIKids Wings is designed specifically for girls, and services include comprehensive care management, therapeutic support services, student-centered education, family engagement, skills building, and leadership development in a healing-centered environment. And finally, service coordination. AMIKids provides regional service coordination for the Virginia Department of Juvenile Justice as part of their transformation initiative. In their role as a service coordinator, they work with local or state agencies to develop and manage a continuum of community-based and residential services from subcontracted direct service providers. Now on to information about the agency itself. The coverage area is national. Nonprofit status, there are 10 AMIKids organizations listed as nonprofits on the IRS tax exempt list, and the national headquarters is the one in Tampa, Florida. I looked at ProPublica, didn't see any negative articles. Most of the articles on ProPublica are just a listing of their documents and provides not articles, but a listing of their school data results. Staff composition, national headquarters has 7 employees, 3 are men and 4 are women, and the staff are diverse. The board composition has 11 members, also diverse. Number of clients served for over 55 years. AMIKids has impacted over 160,000 youth and their families by providing a variety of services designed to help young people discover their true potential. Currently, they're serving approximately 5,000 kids each year. Waiting list, I didn't find anything on the website, but you can assume that with more funding, more funding provided, more youth would be able to be served. Reporting methods. By measuring their youth's progress throughout their time in the program, as well as following up with them for at least a year after leaving their programs, through their partnership with an external evaluator, Policy Research Institute, they can better understand how effective AMIKids is at empowering youth to develop to their true potential. AMIKids prides itself on being data-driven and research-based. AMIKids uses several assessment tools to measure risk and protective factors, substance abuse, mental health, trauma history, and educational attainment. Each tool is discussed Um, in the document alongside its data for the calendar year, youth data is collected and managed in two centralized web-based data management systems. Kids and Loris Online, the Kids Information Data System, allows for tracking all youth program enrollments across the organization from intake determination to follow up. Loris Online is an electronic health record system used to enter and track mental health and behavioral data for the youth served. These systems work together to securely house real-time data and information on all youth served each year, tracking youth goals and outcomes, and supporting overall organizational reporting. AMIKids collects a wide range of data from youth and families. This data must be accurate and reliable, as this information is not only used in daily service delivery, but also to inform a variety of stakeholders on program effectiveness and youth needs. In addition to AMIKids' regular internal data validation and auditing processes applied to organization-wide data, data integrity is validated monthly with external data sources. Specifically for justice-involved youth served by AMIKids Florida programs, data is annually cross-checked and validated by comparing KIDS, Kids Data, and Juvenile Justice Information System data to the Department of Juvenile Justice Comprehensive Accountability Report. External evaluation is also completed on an annual basis by the Policy Research Institute to independently evaluate AMIKids' effectiveness in reducing recidivism. This annual report, the AMIKids Annual Outputs and Outcomes Report, tracks any justice involvement for 12 months following a youth's release from the program and includes other juvenile justice-related measures such as demographics of youth served, arrest history, and successful program completion rates at each AMIKids program. Now on to the financial stability of the organization. The top funding sources for this program or for this agency are government grants at $42,258,000. All other revenue through contributions equal about $21 million. Agency financial stability, this charity's score is 81%, earning it a 3-star rating. If this organization aligns with your passions and values, you can give with confidence. Some of the reasons for the 3-star rating is the tax form is not listed on their financial documents. Their financial statements are not listed on the website. The liability to assets ratio is 74.53%, which is, raises a concern for long-term sustainability. Their overhead is actually quite low. They have a program expense ratio of 96.09%. Their CEO compensation is $346,469, which is actually right at that range that I think is acceptable for national nonprofits. Personal opinion. For agency demographics, the youth that are involved with the organization, 77.5% are male, 22.3% are female, 0.2% trans. For race and ethnicity, and unfortunately, like I've seen on a lot of these different organizations, they combine together race and ethnicity, and my feeling is that they should be separate because Hispanic individuals can be white and or black, so putting them together is a disservice. But their listing is 24.5% white, 63.7% black, 8.2% Hispanic, and 3.6% other. As far as ages, 5.3% are 12 and under, 24.9% are 13 and 14, 37.4%, which would be the highest, between 15 and 16, and 27.7% at 17 or 18, and 4.8% 19 and up. Now, talking about some of the inputs that go into this program, at AMIKids, their commitment to serving young people is centered around putting kids first. Their personal growth model is the cornerstone of that approach, drawing on decades of research in positive youth development and trauma responsive methodologies. First introduced in 2009, the personal growth model is meticulously designed to address and diminish risk factors that perpetuate negative behavior and hinder academic success. There's a lot of information on their website regarding this model. I'll go over some of those items. The education component relies on three primary methods to enhance learning: experiential education, project-based learning, and service learning. Students attend classes in an academic setting, and teachers use a rigorous curriculum designed to address the students' individualized needs and diverse learning styles. What helps set AMIKids apart are 4 annual experiential learning challenge events, as well as opportunities to participate in Legislative Day and the Floating Classroom. 2 of these events provide rewards for top performers with once-in-a-lifetime experiences like scuba diving and rappelling or whitewater rafting. The other 2 events focus on tournaments, challenging the youth both academically and athletically. The highly qualified teachers implementing the educational components are certified by state, local, and AMIKid requirements. In addition to their education program, they also offer workforce development opportunities. When students start with AMIKids, they choose an industry path and create ideal career goals and outcomes. Throughout the process, the students are provided with employability skills training, mock interview, job shadow opportunities, work readiness skills, job clubs, and industry-specific mentors to help them become motivated, work-ready young adults. The treatment component is individualized based on each youth's assessments and research-based mental health and/or substance abuse interventions. Those interventions include cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational enhancement therapy, functional family therapy, and motivational interviewing. They're provided to youth as well as their families. Young people may receive group therapy, individual therapy, and family therapy at a schedule determined by the youth's treatment plan. Staff members implementing this component are licensed mental health professionals or therapists or counselors who are supervised by a licensed mental health professional. The behavior and skills training component is designed to develop or strengthen pro-social behaviors through 3 techniques using positive reinforcement: a point card system, a token economy, and a rank system. 3 foundational principles of service delivery underlying everything that they do at AMIKids. They put the young person in the center of the program, kids first, providing a secure, predictable, inclusive, and identity-rich environment for learning, safety, and espousing a strengths-based family systems approach, AMIKids provides the support system that prepares youth for the future. So there are 4 key elements of positive youth development. First of all, promoting a positive learning environment through peer-to-peer and youth-adult bonding involves supporting young people to share and value one another's perspectives, experiences, strengths, and ideas. Research shows that it's not enough for young people to attend a program. Rather, to make an actual difference, young people must be engaged. In engaged, meaningful participation, young people are given opportunities to work with others while also taking on leadership roles. AMIKids provides high-quality, safe, and environmentally secure programming and gives young people opportunities to increase knowledge about their communities. High-quality learning experiences are challenging when they require youth to stretch beyond their current knowledge and skill level and are engaging when they spark a natural curiosity or talent. Moving on to outcomes, all youth served by AMIKids are assessed upon enrollment into the program to identify each youth's individual needs, risks, and strengths. Once in the program, changes in youth needs, treatment goals, and outcomes are tracked regularly using standardized evaluation tools and surveys. And those outcomes are listed on their on their annual report, but I'll highlight some of them that I thought were ones that really stick out. 80% successfully complete the programming. That in my opinion is quite high. 92% of the graduates set clear education and career goals within 1 year after high school. 2,377 industry recognized certifications were completed last year. Approximately 5,000 young people served annually, but their vision is to go and impact more lives as each year moves forward. Youth participated in over 857 service learning opportunities, totaling almost 7,000 hours in experiential education. A total of 755 middle school credits, 1,463 high school credits, and 23 college credits were earned. The average length of engagement for youth in AMIKids was 146 days, or a little under 5 months. A total of 84 high school diplomas or GEDs were earned. As far as transparency and marketing, their website is well organized and transparent. It does include on their website social media links, but they're barely visible. You have to look for them. If, seek them out in order to find them. So my summary. First of all, I have certain questions I ask on all of these. One, is this a program or an agency? Well, this is an agency. This is not a service that could operate as a program of another agency. Is there a return on donor investment? Yes. Not many programs are nearly as successful with helping high-risk youth succeed through the judicial system. Do funds serve agency or client? Well, funds are used for staff and supplies to implement the programs for the benefit of the clients, and there is very little overhead for administration. Is their mission creep? No, they're very clear about their mission and what they are doing to reach those goals. Is there political influence for their operation? No, it's other than the fact that it operates under government grants, but I don't see any a real political influence as far as their programming goes. Issues present, financial statements are not included in the document section of the website. That's something I would do if I was them. The sustainability of the program is tied to government grants. Due to the high security and protection of the rights and privacy of the youth, the organization is not as visible as it might be in the communities. So my recommendation, I have visited this particular program numerous times over the years and have been extremely impressed by the program and the staff. The highlight of the visit is usually the tour led by one or two of the students in the residential program. Like domestic violence facilities, they have an uphill battle when it comes to fundraising due to the high level of security and protection of the clients. More individual contributions need to be donated to this agency as a result. The CEO salary is comparable with other national nonprofits, so I recommend that you give financially to this organization. You can't volunteer to this organization. You can provide in-kind donations, but you would not be able to volunteer for this organization due to the high security and the program that they have. Definitely recommend that you give to this organization, and if you want to see more of these reviews, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.